Have you ever found yourself working with, working on, or observing another person and hoping that if you gave them enough information or enough space or enough time, or maybe they just figure things out on their own, that they would change in some way, shape, or form? I would bet that you found yourself disappointed. And I'm going to tell you why. Most people never change. This is just a reality of humanity. I'm going to tell you three specific reasons why this is, and hopefully it opens your eyes to some things that maybe you have put a sunk cost into that you probably should just cut and run if that person hasn't changed in the way that you want them to, because they probably are not going to. Point number one, the law of inertia. Most people get into one way of doing things and they stay there their entire lives, one way of being, which leads to their doing. Law of inertia says an object in motion tends to remain in motion until or unless acted upon by an outside force. On one end, you have momentum. On the other end, you have stagnation. Most people get into a certain way of being in life and they never change. Again, this is the reason why I say most people only get older, fatter, and uglier as they age. They don't change in any other way. Number two, the requirements for change means dropping old habits, picking up new habits, and the discomfort that comes with this, most people don't want to deal with that. Most people do not want to deal with the discomfort of changing their current patterns of behavior. And this is the reason why most people don't change. Not because they can't, because they simply don't want to deal with what comes with it. And number three, in order to change, you will have to admit that your current process isn't working. And most people have too much ego to admit that their current process is not working, because that'd be a blow to their ego, because their habits are connected to their egos, and most people would rather protect their ego than change. Work on your game.